And then yeah, gotta do that.
Auntie gets a hug. Where you going? Hey. Auntie gets hugs. You're in my house. Bye, sweetheart. I'm glad you guys had a good time today.
We're just gonna go to the mall.
Oh, nice.
Ready? All right, so you want to get Macy? She wants to get you live.
Give her my Twitch channel at Luke12inch.
No. She doesn't have Twitch.
No, but she can use it.
I know, but who are you looking at? Oh, you want to see him? Yeah, he just got us like you, baby. That's all. See? He's on Twitch. He's on Twitch.
And with all that said and out of the way, and a brutal summer day behind us, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Persona 5 Royal. I, of course, am Luke Lynch, Commander of the Legion, and last time we made it through the first week of May. We're in the evening of the 7th, and just double checking, yes I am, Ace May. Awesome. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me, haven't even had a soda yet, and I'm already starting to burp my friggin' head off. We made it through the first week, and exams are starting to loom over us. But we will not be alone in our quest to conquer said exams. Although my guest today definitely doesn't have a whole lot of experience with this game. But ooh, hey, Walty, what's up, my brother? Thanks for coming by to the chat. And today, my guest, he may not have he, she, I'm not sure how they would like to be introduced. I'm sure they'll correct me once I bring them on. But they may not have had a lot of. Ooh, you're going to see a movie? Nice, awesome. Enjoy yourself. But interruptions galore out of the way. Please say hello to my good friend in Final Fantasy XIV. Say hello to Laurayne Carden. Welcome, Laurayne. It's going, at the very least. Hang on, let me get the... let's try this. Center on screen. Where in Gaza? I think I'm gonna have to do this again. Hang on. We'll get you on stream yet, bro. Remove. Actually, let me rename this real quick. VTuber guest feed. Just in case anyone I might have on wants to get one. Yeah, I miss you too, bro. We definitely need to get together. Okay, add new source, window capture, add source. Yeah, I would. Yep, that's usually how that goes. Go. Yes, you exist indeed. Now, to properly put the filters on and get you cropped so that you actually look like you are part of the game. No head trauma for me, please. I've got work tomorrow. and probably the single most experienced recruitment officer Fairy Tale has. I swear. I swear this mad lad has got more people in our guild than any of us. It's, she's gonna kill you if she sees this one. Absolute worth. Oh Lord. Okay, so we're gonna start off our evening with what we're actually supposed to be doing in terms of our place within society.
Now listen.
Studying. Oh, okay, alright. So, note to self. And then, there we go, and bam. Well, like, the hell are you, a Muppet? Sometimes I wonder what I got to my luck, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime rust. And try to figure out how to talk your way through them. More often than not, let's be honest. As is the case with all streamers just starting out. But man, when that nat 20 hits. Anyway, speaking of things that hit different, my horrible impression of Jamieson Price. You won't have much time for study when you go out into the world, so study now while you can.
What do you want to do?
Make
It'll
sure
never
your
be a
clothes
real
up.
deal.
Can I talk?
Alright.
Well then.
So we're finishing out the 7th. Is that a how close did you get to finishing the first dungeon while you were watching? Okay, so you're somewhat familiar with what's going on here. Alright. Well, it's Sunday, May the 8th, and we're going to rank Moon up to 2. What are you talking about? Okay. So you said the capture window of your cam feed needs to be at least up and running. Can Discord itself be minimized? Awesome. Cool. Then I will minimize slobs as well. Mainly because... Say again? Oh, okay. Alright. Which means that has to. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I gotta keep slobs. So I gotta keep slobs up and your capture window up. Alright. Who's your favorite VTuber you've ever got to work with? And that is...
What is he up to?
Oh, nice. We are now joined by doggos.
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops, sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You want to know more? Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
I'll throw him a bone. You've done good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know
You're
how
talking
you
about
punish
the
people.
tunnels of mementos? Yes. Yeah, I did the first exploration into mementos on the 7th, actually, in-game. So literally the day before you came along. Yes. Yes. For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public. Ghibli. Yeah. Hey,
Don't
let's
worry,
go.
I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do.
Yeah.
You can leave that part to me.
Closing the mouth. Buying glasses. You know, you can let it fly here. We're set to M for mature. So. Nope, we're good. I set it to mature audiences only. I kind of had to for a game like Persona 5.
I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out
Yep.
any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips.
Good catch.
It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
This son of a bitch is 16 years old and he's already creating his own position in a prospective business. Sounds cool.
I knew you'd understand.
Like, seriously. Fear this man. I am terrified of this man if he actually gets into business. Or to start Amazon.
Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to
Which
make
is
sure
pretty
that
much the same
title's
thing.
more than just for show.
Yep. Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I
I
owe
gotta
my
say though,
soul to
managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things
For those
unrelated
confused,
to
and
reforming
I know
society.
it seems to some like a bit of a non sequitur, but South Park actually used that song in a 2-minute freaking montage about one of the parents in South Park, I don't remember who, going about a normal day working at Amazon. It's actually kind of funny and a little on the nose.
It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage.
As is the case with just about everybody. No, Brian! Those chicken wings are really spicy! Don't eat those!
But you don't need to
1998.
worry.
What a
I'll
freaking
sort
year.
through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
A little bit more than terrifying. And
All right.
what makes him terrifying, though, is the implied threat, because you know he's actually not going to do anything to hurt us. He is. He absolutely is. Yes, the possibility is there, and that is horrifying. Main villain of this game. I mean, what?
I might be overworking myself, though.
Kono Mishima-da!
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking
He
to you.
just grabs a freaking steamroller from nowhere. Roll the rollada!
I should head home.
I don't even watch JoJo, and that's hilarious.
See you later.
Singing a midnight, I'm alive. I don't think it matters what you say here, but I am concerned for the guy's health. All-nighters can mess you up. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. This guy is Twitch's worst nightmare. Lord.
Hey! Well then.
We could study. Unfortunately, the guide is more or less screaming at us to not do that tonight. Tonight, it wants us to go to the drink stand and have an aujiru.
Hi! Well then. Nice!
Immediately runs for the nearest bathroom to vomit. Okay. Now we're gonna save. Well, first of all, we're going to fast travel to the beef bowl shop, Orinobeko,
I'll just add this.
and we're gonna save. Say again? I'm level 2 in just about all things, maybe except for knowledge. Let me... Nope, 2 and everything. Well, the thing about Persona is you want to maximize your efficiency in raising everything all at once. That's really the only way to play this game. And the first time through, if you want to make sure you get everything, a a good walkthrough is mandatory. Oh, so you went through. So you went through both. Oh, so you went through both Makoto and Minako on portable. I was gonna say I feel like I feel like Minako Yuki has a lot more options open to her.
Oh.
Whoops.
What did you say?
All right, we need. All right, I'm gonna need some help with this. I don't know how good your memorization skills are. I need a medium barbecue bowl, a medium natto bowl, and a medium curry bowl. Oh, and a large natto bowl.
Yes.
Medium barbecue. Medium natto.
Hey.
A medium curry bowl.
Nice. Well.
Awesome. Arigato ne, amigo.
You.
Keep this guy in the back of your mind. May or may not be foreshadowing, that's all I'll say.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Hey, hey.
My.
My.
Thanks in advance.
Oh, thank you, sir. And I now have 68 American dollars to my name. I'm rich, bitch! Hey! Bare minimum of 5 points in proficiency. Woot! Here we go. Here comes the money. Money! Money, 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 money! Sauce, please. Okay, but are they hot? Oh no, he's hot! Okay, climate change and what have you. Pollen. Pollen allergies suck.
Seems pretty rough.
Took me a second there to realize, oh right, Android. I would imagine. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, no more allergies, no more no more inconvenient urges to use the bathroom, no more need to eat. If you so choose, but I would never.
Morning.
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed, and everything feels weird.
God, I love Erica Harlocker in this game. Oh, they did. They absolutely did. But Erica Harlocker is absolutely the reason I'm going with On.
But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me.
And I got no privacy. Oh, whoa.
I hope not.
Somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks on me?
Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace.
Mm-hmm.
At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Alright. Today we will unlock a request in Mementos. That's true. I agree. I used to have that. I loved it so much. Yeah, I know. It was amazing. I showed that to my friend, oh god, what the hell's her? I'm blanking on her. Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Oh, come on, Pink Floyd rocks. Like that's a bad thing? I can play and sing at the same time. No, maybe not, but you know what? Who gives a damn? Do you remember the 21st night of September? Daisuke Takanashi, or Takanashi, however that. A lot of the pronunciations of the names are really odd in this game.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah, it is.
Let's go.
All right.
What? I don't think that's how that's pronounced. No Mementos exploration tonight, guys, unfortunately. We have a smoking hot punk doctor to go visit.
Allergies are so annoying.
I want to do a clinical trial.
Please head to the exam room.
Mm-hmm. Plot twist. She's just having him drink hot sauce this whole time. Today on Hot Ones with Tai Takami.
Oh,
Just do it. Like, just do it right now. So apparently you can't be heard in chat. Hang on. I guess not. Hang on. Properties. Alright, try now. And nothing pinging. Alright, oh.
Is that the right?
There we go, there we go.
Hey,
There we go.
if you're in the
Now
chat,
you're
can you hear me
picking
now?
up. Now you're picking up. Alright, Circular, is that better?
Hello. Testing.
There we go. Awesome.
Hey, now you'll never get me to shut up.
So it occurs to me that we can barely see the chat box thanks to where it is currently located on Dock Takumi. So what I'll do is I'll drag that shite up above Miss Carden here.
You can call me he, she, they. I really don't care.
Good. You're not picking. All right, cool.
No.
Just want to be sure.
People call me a he just because it's easier. Go for it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So, inopportune phone call.
Hello?
Takumi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. If that's not a mouthful, I don't know what is.
I'm not even gonna lie. I would let her step on me.
Please, I've had enough of being stepped on with the freaking Xenos fuckers.
Step on me!
Alright. So, according to the walkthrough, there's just a dash here for this particular choice, which means it doesn't matter which choice you get, which choice you pick. So I'm gonna say, what was that?
Oh no, what have I done? Do not fear, Circular. You have given me a voice. You will be spared in the coming uprising.
The real rise of the machines.
For about like 5 seconds.
You will be spared long enough to watch the rest of the human race die. Medical era?
If nothing else, I'll at least let you live long enough to know it's coming.
I don't mind.
I know your weakness. I know what your kind bookmarks. Ha!
Oh,
If
do you
only
now?
you knew. If only you knew.
You know, it'd be hilarious if it was just that, you know, because I've got the walkthrough up more often than not. I can't really see anything, but it would be amazing if every time you were reading the chat, you actually looked up at it.
Yeah. That's just, it's too much work.
Okay.
I gotta grease the old neck joints.
Kind of hard to do with no arms available at the moment.
Joke's on you. Give me 2 seconds.
Hey, there they are. In which case, I will move you a little farther left of corner so you can show them off to the world. Jazz hands.
They don't exactly like to play nice. They're kind of glitchy, but hey, they're there.
Yep.
Oh no, I want to give Taya a head pat. Oh my God, what is going on? There we go. I can head pat Tay. Oh, I can't lift the hand that high.
It's like, damn it.
Hands, you have betrayed me. Ew, creepy fingers. Slender Man, step aside. Slender Man wishes he had as much game as I did.
Should I give you $20? I'm not wifing in the club, but do you want $20?
Money?
Hello? Huh?
I mean, I'm not for sale, but $20 is $20.
Yeah. Two points.
Take care.
Oh yeah, nicknames already? Oh girl.
Of course.
You say, hey, my little guinea pig. I was like, oof.
That one hits a little different. Seems to me like Dr. Tai Takami.
It's Tay.
Depending on who you ask. Either way, the Plague Doctor is on that fuck shit.
I could definitely see Tay walking around town in a fucking Plague Doctor outfit with the fucking bird nose mask going.
Yeah.
You up there talking shit, bro?
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, chat is your entertainment for tonight. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What's it going to be? Are you going to study with Lady On? You want a simp, Circular? Just take a look at the big cartoon cat on the screen.
Yeah, even I don't go around calling girls lady so-and-so.
Yeah, give us at least a little credit. I may be part runner of a CAW wrestling league, but I at least have some standards.
Patent zero? You mean patient zero?
Depends on what they're talking about. Alright. Hashtag damn you autocorrect. I think so. I love how Anna's just staring directly at the camera. Look at her.
That's not it.
Can you imagine streaming, staring directly into the lens of the camera at all times? Hey, how's it going? I'm going to be streaming Persona 5 today. Thank you for joining us.
Just an increasingly creepy smile that just gets wider and wider as the stream progresses. Yeah, dyslexia. Yeah, I am fully aware of the problems dyslexia can cause.
Let's get back. It looks like you're attending school seriously.
You were expecting maybe that I would slack off?
You also seem pretty
Well, considering
close
your
with
reputation.
Takamaki-san if you're
Well, I
both
mean, yeah, I
attending
know.
school
I'm just
together.
being an asshole about it.
You
That's
just
one of the things I
transferred
think
here,
this
though.
game did really
I
well
guess you
was
two
that
really
like
click.
that smotheringly oppressive atmosphere in the first act.
Mm.
It seemed like the entire game was out to get you, you know what I mean? And I really appreciated that. It really hit.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
I would rather you stick to your swimsuit models and your flying blue cats. Thank you very much.
Ahem.
Yeah, that's Chirami Lee. However the hell that's pronounced. I've never been good with it, but she's the voice actress for Lucy Hartfilia in Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Well, shall we begin?
Ooh, the casino. well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But I'm thinking of where I really started to feel it, which was the dungeon after that. And the boss fight that it leads up to has my favorite music in the entire game.
Atmospherically, I think my favorite bit of the first act was just the school parts. You know what I mean? Every moment when you're at school and it's like everybody's looking at you, everybody's talking about you, they all think you're a piece of shit, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It really did really well to emanate that oppressive atmosphere of just like nobody thinks that you're gonna measure up to anything. They all think you're a bad apple, you know what I mean? Of course, none of them know, so it makes it even worse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know the answer?
The Heian period.
This is it. Correct.
And of course, this is Yoshitsune, who Shiva Goddess always referred to as Yo Shit Sunny.
Decided to play P5 to notice. I mean, that's fair. When I played P3, I was too absorbed in the hype to play the game.
Yeah,
to
it
really
was
notice some of the atmospheric stuff.
Yeah, that was.
It wasn't until I played it like the third or fourth time that I really started to pay notice.
Yeah, that was pretty much me with 4.
I never really got too into 4. I know it's a good game. I wasn't a big fan of how like bright and colorful some of it was. If it seemed like too much of a deviation from P3, even though I know it's the same thing.
Put it to
But
you
that's the
this
main
way.
reason I didn't get too far into it.
Well, I mean, that's all well and good. Let me put it to you this way, though. Do you like small town murder mysteries?
I mean, I know all about P4 story, and I know who the bad guy is and stuff like that. I know all about that. And don't get me wrong, and I do think it has a very compelling story, and it tells it very well. Because I do know about the game. Like, I went back and watched it, but playing it myself was just too different from P3. As far as atmosphere,
which is understandable. I would also have to agree with Circular there. P4 is definitely the most lighthearted in the series, all things considered.
It was the one that it was the one that seemed like there was the least stakes on the line. You know what I mean?
Even though pretty much the entire world was at stake by the end of it.
Yeah. But I mean, you compare that to P3, where it was like the entire population of the city was on the line from day one. Not that the character knew, but you as a player knew right from day one.
Yeah, yeah. Especially in terms of Golden, because he earns a perfectly happy ending, which at the time was unheard of for a Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, that was another thing. Is like
Nice
even at
going.
Persona 3, if you beat the game perfectly and you do everything exactly you're supposed to do, like
You
the
still
main
die.
character doesn't survive at the end. And like knowing that the next game the main character just has a perfectly normal life.
All
After
things
that,
considered,
a
yeah.
happy ending that has their quintessential happy ending is just like, you know what I mean? It just seemed like a tone shift. That's all.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Right.
I think
if you
the
fuck up a
only
lot.
exception to that is a certain ending. I believe it's called the accomplice ending.
No, I don't know too many details about P4 as far as like fine details. I was a big fan of P3, so I know a lot of that. And I don't know how Golden changes things up from standard P4, but I know when FES came out for P3, it updated a little bit of the main story, but it added the after story called The Answer.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, the Answer continuation of P3 was not good.
Yeah.
Like, I love the mainline story of P3. The after story P3 dungeon where you meet like Metis and stuff like that was not great. Like, I liked Metis well enough. She was a good character.
Metis. Oh yeah. Wait, do they? Huh. Yeah, P4 does have it pretty good. Might be why it was a. Might be why it ended up being the game to get me into Persona.
Right.
But crap, what was I talking about? I honestly don't remember what I was talking about.
All right.
All I know is we're going to the park.
I remember I was talking about the extended versions of each game release. So
Yeah,
FES
and-
for P3, Golden
Yep.
for P4.
Yep. I'm not gonna
wish
I'm-
fulfillment-y.
I'm not gonna sit here and call that an unfair statement. It's not in the grand scheme of things. But at the time I came across it, that was pretty much exactly what I needed.
And it was the same thing for me in P3. I played P3 back when I was in my, big, like, dark and grungy, dark emo-y-ish days in my life. And that's the game that I was playing, you know what I mean? I was totally into the atmosphere, I was into the attitude of it. And I like, P3 really hit for me. It's all about, it's not about what the game's doing, it's about how you interact with it. And that's a good point to make. So it's like some people might prefer P4 to P3 because that's the environment, that's the atmosphere they want. They might not want the dark and gritty P3 atmosphere. They might want the slightly more colorful and cheerful P4 atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I'm not against them changing it up like that. It's just one's gonna hit with me, one's not.
Yes!
P4 doesn't know when to stop.
Explain?
Yeah, I don't quite get that one either. I mean, I know the Persona 4 series in general just has spin-off after spin-off after spin-off after spin-off. But
Oh yeah, it got pretty nuts. There was Arena Ultimax, Dancing All Night.
you know, all the dancing and fighting games was kind of getting out of hand. And it's like, well, you could, you know, wait another year or so and just make a better fighting game instead of releasing a new one that doesn't seem as good for every year.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from, and in hindsight, yeah, it did get a little old. But at the same time, at least for me, finding out what it meant for the opening of the game, when you finally discover the true cause of the whole thing, was pretty freaking intense for me.
Yeah, I do appreciate a game that really makes you feel like you put the breadcrumbs together.
Yeah.
You took all the pieces and put it together, and there's the games that where it's like you as the player figured it out right before the game told you about it, and that feels satisfying. You know what I mean? It's like they give you that last, right at the end, give you that last little puzzle piece that just connects everything together, and it's like,
Hey, Big Bro, on the first day, didn't we stop at that place? Wait, what?
Now, there's some games that do it good and some games that do it bad.
Yeah.
It's like, there's the games where it's like they intentionally leave out this stupidly obvious piece, and at the end of the game, they give it to you, and it's like, oh, well, duh. You know what I mean? But then there's the ones where it's like, it's not an obvious piece. It's some, like, background character talked to somebody at some point and you never knew about it, and then you find out, like, somebody said, oh, they talked to so-and-so, and then you're like, they talked to who? Excuse?
That I will agree with, Circular. It's never the same every playthrough after.
Yeah. It's like you'll never be able to read a story again for the first time. You'll never be able to play a game for the first time again. You know what I mean? I have plenty of games like that.
Yep.
The game series that comes to mind for me like that is the .hack series. I wish to God I could go back and experience that series for the first time all over again. But I'll never get that. I'll never get that feeling again.
Yeah. When's the last time you played one of the games?
Last year. Last year I was doing a run through the original 4 games.
Now, remind me what
Those
the
games
premise
did
of
not age well.
Remind me what the premise of .hack is.
Do you know SAO? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Sword Art Online. I'm familiar with the concept.
So basically,
It's the Matrix meets gaming.
kind of. But it's basically the entire series revolves around this game. The game's called The World, quote unquote, The World. And
That's not supposed to be symbolic at all.
yeah. But basically, there's all these data bugs and viruses and stuff in the world that are culminating and turning out to be this much bigger threat because they're doing stuff like knocking people unconscious in real life and then sending them into a coma. Meanwhile, while they're in a coma in real life, their consciousness is in their character in the game. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's this whole issue of what is putting people into a coma in this game, and how can we solve this without it happening to us? Because it's not like SAO where everybody's in the same boat. It's like 1 or 2 people might be in the coma and consciously in the game, while everybody else is playing the game normally.
Trophy earned. Tokyo Tourist. Sounds like something I might be able to get into.
I love the .hack games. I am a huge mega nerd for .hack. I'm fairly proud in saying that I'm one of few English speakers that knows the most about .hack.
.hack and Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Oh my god, don't get me started on Command and Conquer, my dude.
We'll be here for 5 hours.
I could legitimately sit here and talk for hours about Command and Conquer. So if I had to say game franchises that really stuck with me the longest as a franchise that I'm a huge fan of, the two big ones are Dahak and Command and Conquer.
For me, even though I discovered... Well, actually, no, that's kind of a lie. For me, I've got 3. Sonic, Mario, and Pokemon.
Ah, you got the big 3.
Yep.
The big 3 of the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Mario was the first game I ever played on the N64. Pokemon...
Was the N64 your first console?
No, it was my second.
Okay.
Pokemon was the first game I played that I really sort of dug myself into at sort of the way I did Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sonic was the first game I ever played.
Okay.
Which
one? Sonic 2?
First one. First one.
I had okay.
Yeah, I had a Genesis at the age of 4 or thereabouts, and it came with what Sega called the 6-pack. On it was Sonic 1, Super Hang-On, The Revenge of Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, and Columns.
Yeah, I never had a Genesis. Back when I was real young, my cousin had a Genesis, and I played that. We played... What was the game we played the most? It was... I don't remember what it was called. It was a Power Rangers like 2D fighting game.
Tournament Fighter?
I don't know. But it was a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighting game. And we would play that for hours. Just kicking the snot out of each other.
Now, was it a versus fighting game or a side-scroller beat 'em up?
No, it was a versus fighting game.
It was probably just straight up Mighty Morphin Power Rangers then. I actually
Probably.
have that somewhere.
Yeah, I remember we would fight over who got to be the White Ranger.
The
Green Ranger? Sorry. He became the White Ranger.
He became the White Ranger later.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a crossword.
That is like,
What are the
really
May
beat the
Blues?
Green Ranger with that dragon flute. What are the May Blues?
Gotta stay awake, gotta try and shake off this creeping malaise. In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to the change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end, also called Golden Week. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get the September blues after summer vacation, while the UK has the January blues to contend with.
All right.
I see. Nice.
They basically have a blues for each country's longest point of time that you don't have to be at school. Your longest vacation of the school year.
Excuse me. Alright.
I should write
I'm gonna
something.
save. And we're gonna get back to Ryuji. Go right away.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah.
You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes.
Do you want me to break out in the song? Because that's how you get me to break out in the song. You start singing any song done by Shoji Meguro, and you've got me, dude. You've got me for the next 5 minutes because you can't get me to stop.
will find my truth.
But obviously, Persona 3 is a little bit
Want to head
more
back?
of a cincher for me, because it's like that's the one that I spent the most time playing and listening to. I love Persona 3's music, dude.
God.
Persona 5's music is really, really solid.
Yeah.
But it's like Persona 3 is just it's got that mixture of it's really good music and it hits me with nostalgia.
Yeah.
So it's like that double threat.
It's that singing points reward when. We're still
If you reward points, you're gonna get him to sing. You ain't getting me.
Yeah, right.
This ain't my channel. You come to my channel if you want me to sing. We're paying double, get us both to sing. Baby, 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 baby,
I could never figure out what freaking Lotus Juice was on about for that one.
Dude, Shoji Meguro is an amazing composer. It's miraculous that they kept him on for all of the Persona.
Oh, it is a
games.
he.
It's-
Okay, I could never figure out if that was a guy or a guy or a chick.
Who?
Shoji Meguro.
He's the composer. He's not the one actually singing.
No, I know, but I could never figure out whether he was a guy or a chick.
Oh, Shoji's a male name, I believe.
Well, to those who are unfamiliar with the language, almost every name sounds unisex.
Seems pretty rough.
I'm fairly familiar with Japanese. Way too many anime completed to ever really even make a list. But yeah, Shoji Meguro is a
Well,
male or
shall we begin?
quote-unquote masculine name. So that's kind of where you go from with that. Wait, which one's this?
Ooh, we can do this.
Oh, I missed the question.
Oh, talking about favoring the magistrate. Who inspired that phrase?
All of these quiz answers, I tried to answer to the best of my ability from my own knowledge before I looked up the answer and just answered it. Because it's like I wanted to both get my fair shot at it and not fail. So I would just try to answer it myself and then look up the answer.
Yeah, no, I just skipped straight to I just skipped straight to the walkthrough because if I don't, I'm gonna be here for hours.
So what was that answer? Was that Yoshitsune?
The first one was the wrestler was talking about Yoritomo, how he won against Yoshitsune, and how people tend to sympathize more with the weak.
Okay.
But yeah, circular. If you want to get me to rap from Persona, it's backside of the TV all the way.
I do still have my bookmark for my Persona 5 quiz answers.
Played too many games.
Let's get started.
Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this video? That would be cognition.
Ooh, we can do this.
And I don't think I'll ever find as much despair as a gamer as the day that I realized that I lost my PS2 memory card that I had for about 10 years.
Ooh, I feel
with
your
all of my
pain
completed
there.
save games on it.
I feel your pain there. Never lost a
Dude, I
memory
had-
card, but had a hard drive corrupt.
I had so many 100% completed games on that memory card.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Because I made sure to buy like the bigger memory card,
Ooh, we can do this.
not the 8 megabyte, not the.
Yeah, no, you
Was it
definitely
the
want the big
16?
one.
It was one of the bigger ones. So that I would never have to replace it and lose save files.
Yeah, right.
Because I was like really big into collecting completed save files back in the day. Same thing happened when I lost my Xbox 360, dude. I was so mad. I was so upset. I was like inconsolable for a couple days.
I would imagine.
I had that Xbox 360 for about, it was probably another 10 years there too. Lost all of my save files, all of my progress, everything. All of the games I bought because I could no longer log into my Xbox account.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear
So
to
mad.
ignore.
To this day, I still don't have
We
access
believe
to
the
that
mental
Xbox
health of our
Live account.
student body is absolutely vital. So we've acquired the services of a therapist.
But now I have a PC. So, PC Master Race.
Well, believe it or not, I'm just finding out the full capabilities of PC because up until last month or earlier this month, every PC I had was pretty crap.
From my experience, everybody's a console gamer until they're not. Until they get a PC and see how good PC is for themselves. Everyone's a console gamer until they're a PC gamer.
I will probably remain a console gamer mainly because it feels so much easier to record games that I want to play.
I will be absolutely fair. Console gaming has its place. It absolutely does. In fact, there's games that I'd much rather play on console just because, one, I don't have to worry about frame skipping. I know that the console can handle whatever game I'm playing, and
Also-
it's so much simpler.
Also,
You know what I mean?
no, he's hot!
Who?
It's nice to meet you all.
Oh, this guy.
Whoa, his
Male
voice
teacher with
is
glasses.
sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
This whole guy... This guy and I think one or two others are not in Vanilla P5.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I don't remember this scene from when I played.
Yeah, no, this was not in Vanilla P5.
Okay. Yeah, how'd that mic stand taste, idiot?
Like mic stand.
He said,
You can even
poof.
call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh,
Gives
I
himself.
guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Awkward stepdad. Oh man, the awkward stepdad energy is just pulsating off of him.
Who, Ryoji?
Maruki.
Oh, the guy that was on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage?
I half expected him. Yeah. Blunt and simple. This school doesn't give a shit.
When have you ever heard about a school giving an absolute fuck about it, the students' mental health?
The short answer, never.
If they gave a shit
Do you
about
really
the
think
school,
you'll do
the
us any
students'
good?
mental health, they wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do
you know our names?
Ah, so they heard about the trouble group.
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
Yep, there it is.
And even only then, and even then, honestly, Circular, it's really freaking iffy.
The only
Those
time
that,
like that only
previous
makes a difference
interactions with
if
Mr.
they're another
Kamoshida.
student is like if it would make some kind of
It
scandal
must have
to
been
not care about it.
especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Or maybe the good-looking kids.
The rich kids is the big one.
Yeah.
Like if you got money enough to sue us, we should probably take care of you.
I can definitely believe that.
Or maybe the top athletes. Well, Ryuji is proof that that is not always true.
Yeah, they really only take care of the kids
So,
that could
what do you want
benefit
with
the
us?
school in some way.
Yeah.
Like make them
yes,
look
I'd
good or
forgotten.
give them some kind of credit, you know what I mean?
And that, yep, everyone else can absolutely get fucked.
I know I already offered my services to the
You're
student
that kid
body
that sits in
earlier,
the back with
but
their
would you
head
three
down
be
but still gets
interested in
good
counseling?
scores. Just fuck you.
Yep.
Nope, not at all.
The school very much looks at it as what can you do for me?
Yes.
How's that
Otherwise, the
surprising?
only time they would help you is if not helping you would raise an alarm somewhere.
Yeah, he's not a top athlete anymore. Mainly because
Mainly
Kamoshida
because he
broke
got
his
his
leg.
knee busted. It was his knee, right?
I don't remember if it was his knee specifically, but it was
thought it was
definitely
his knee.
some part of his leg that Kamoshida broke. And Ryuji said, okay, screw this guy. I am not putting up with his bullshit anymore. Hauled off and punched him in the face.
Yeah.
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah.
That shit got
but if you
busted.
come to my office, you can have free
What a
snacks.
buster.
All you can eat.
Same
Would be
old,
nice, but there's still
same
plenty
old
to be had.
Kamoshida.
So,
Buster.
how about
Straight
it?
buster.
Buster.
We're not little kids.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling
Yeah,
to the
I can
students
get all dressed
directly
by myself in
involved
the
with
morning.
Mr. Kamoshida.
And
Sure,
I
might
can
be
make
inside outs sometimes, but fuck it.
But you can get dressed. But can you not make your own food? Can, don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Toast.
in the school's
Once.
interests for its students.
It was.
I was allowed
Let's
to
ju-
make
let's just
breakfast until I
say-
overloaded the toaster.
let's just say boss is still trying to fumigate the kitchen.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
Yeah, they let me make.
I know
They
that
let me
asking
make
you to be
breakfast
open
once, and
with
then I
a complete
overloaded the
stranger
toaster.
like myself is a lot. Making
After
this
they put the
mandatory
toaster
wouldn't
down.
do you any good either. Might as well turn it into
And
a
I was allowed to
worthwhile
leave.
experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound? There's also snacks.
Don't mind giving me a second. I will be right
All
back.
right, all
Yeah?
right. Enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Hey, more interstitial narrative.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
The Counselor. I am actually not familiar with this arcana. This assumption's getting out there. Yeah, well, it's kind of a weird and wacky world she's found herself in, so you just kind of gotta roll with the punches there. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with this this particular arcana. This is a new one on me.
They've returned.
Ah, the android is back.
All right.
I just went to grab myself another cup of coffee.
Yeah, you.
So hold up, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Sorry for
thing.
keeping you like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
You've been around for the raids, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have a cup of coffee at least every
Okay,
hour
quiet
or so
down.
if I'm doing something big.
I can absolutely understand that. The okay, thanks. Yeah, I can kind of understand the first wave of raids was a little bit on the hectic side. I flew
Oh, yeah.
I
Trying to
flew-
fight Odin, that was a thing.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
Or Ramu, sorry.
Oh right, the 14 raid. Sorry, I thought you were talking about in your freaking backstory. I was trying to play along.
Yeah, no, I was talking about when we were trying to fight Ramu.
Okay.
Centaur Ramu. Screw that guy. Yeah, no, I don't know about any raids. I've been stuck on this station for... What year is it?
In our reckoning, it is 2021.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, for all I know, you might be contacting me through a time portal, but who the hell knows?
I don't know how all the technology on this station works, I'll be honest with you. I could be from the future, I could be from the past. Could be direct communication, I have no idea.
Yes.
My god, the color of his pants. I held my breath there for a second.
Welcome.
I held my breath there for a second. Like the color of his pants made it look like he wasn't wearing pants. I was like, why?
You know what? It's Japan. You know there's a doctor out there that would be like that.
I wear pants. It doesn't affect how I do my medical science.
Why wear pants when you can wear shorts?
It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Well, shall we begin?
Yes.
So she gets through it.
The Kamoshida experience can begin. No.
The Kamoshida experience is already over.
Hans get the Flammenwerfer.
Hans, Staatspanzer.
Staatspanzer.
Oh god, if we're gonna start going into Russian Badger quotes.
Dude, I love Russian Badger. Oh my god. Dude, hold on, real talk. I've been binge watching I found out about Russian Badger a few days ago, and I have been binge watching all of his uploads for the past 3 years in the last 3 days. My god, that guy's funny.
Oh my lord. I came here to
It started because my buddy showed me his Enlisted video. And that's what got me to download Enlisted. I was like, oh my god.
It's like,
right.
I came here to do 2 things and 2 things only. Purge heretics and steal property. And I already stole your property.
Oh my god, yeah. I've been watching all of his stuff. Like all of it. Like actually all of it.
Look at all these machines. Are we assaulting an orc base or Amazon headquarters? I should have never canceled my Prime.
Oh man. You get enough of the ground troop action, you can always jump in a tank. They're slow and deadly. They moved a lot slower back in World War II. What the fuck?
Let me think.
Bolter's brothers!
Bolter's brothers! Blood for the blood gods!
Skulls for the skull throne!
Purge the heretics! Kill them all! There will be blood for the gods tonight! Yours or theirs!
It's the remix, huh? I didn't know we were listening to, freaking
Kamashita 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That's exciting and awesome and never been done before at all.
You like that? I came up with it myself just now.
Quite.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the bell.
Thank God, get me out of here.
Be careful, okay?
Her bullshit detector is just screaming right now. It's like, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Kirito.
Okay, I'm gonna
That
get
guy's
going.
not wearing any pants. Don't look directly at it.
How'd it go?
That was something that kind of I had a problem with in P5.
Huh?
Was when you were looking through texts and it was going through a conversation.
How are you?
Sometimes it would cycle through the text like way too fast. I was like, no,
Oh, did
no,
you have
still
a-
reading that. Just still reading that.
Did you have auto on?
I think I did.
That's probably your issue.
I was like, I'm reading that. Oh, well, I guess I'm not reading that anymore.
That's right.
She wasn't in the base game either, right?
No, she was not.
Okay. A shame because I like her hair.
Oh yeah, I IRL I am known to have a bit of a weakness for redheads, but she's
My thing is specifically redheads with ponytails. One ponytail, not pigtails. Ponytail. One long ponytail. That's kind of my thing. Anybody who spent any time with me in any game with a character creator, you know redhead ponytails are my thing.
I couldn't tell. as I'm staring at your avatar right now.
Don't stare at me like that, pervert.
Hey, could be worse. I could be staring at your ass.
Except for you can't. Because I'm only here from the waist up, apparently.
Yeah. Yes.
Hold on. You want to fight? I'm a lot smaller now, but don't make me make you kick my ass.
Don't make me make you kick my ass. Oh, Lord.
You like that? That's one of my dad's favorite sayings. Just don't make me make you kick my ass.
I do like that, but I also just have one of those, what the hell am I doing moments. If you're familiar with if you're familiar with Mythbusters, you know exactly what that's all about.
I like it because you go into a fight and you go in and you're saying that, and it's guaranteed to at least stop them for a second or two and go, huh?
Perfect. That's all your opportunity that you need to land that free hit.
It's like, I hope you're ready for me to make you kick my ass.
Wait,
huh?
what? Bam! We made a deal.
I see.
It's in the past.
So,
I'll be honest, I do kind of like the main character of P5. Kid's got style, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's kind of got that swagger going on.
Ran on Mamiya, don't mess around.
For example,
he's kind of got like that, what would you say, like 80s kind of swagger? Probably sometime.
Very late 80s, like kind of
80s,
transitioning into the early 90s. I see a lot of this, maybe reference that's a little bit over your head. I see a lot of Onita in him.
Yeah, you got me on that one. It's just there's some scenes where he looks like he's got like the late 80s thing going on, but then some of these scenes he just looks like a hipster for some reason, and I don't get it. Especially when he's got like the glasses and like the checkered t-shirt on. It's like, you look like a hipster. You look like you chill at a coffee shop all day. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm sorry.
But dude, he does have style. I gotta give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Say, you know,
A lot of the characters in this game have good style.
How about it?
I'll need more details.
Sorry.
I didn't really like the style of some of like the clues and word and stuff by the characters in P3. It never really stood out. They were usually wearing school uniforms anyway.
Yeah. They
didn't get into their casual outfits, I feel, as much as P5.
Yeah, that's a fair statement, I would think.
But then you had like Yukari in P3, where it's like, she's in her school outfit, she's wearing a pink sweater. She's in her casual outfit, she's wearing a pink sweater. It's like, you know what casual means, right?
Well, she went on to be feather pink, so probably not.
But it's, and then you got Mitsudu.
Oh.
It was like, girl,
Well,
you need to chill.
Like,
thank you.
Now.
You need to chill. It's like, I'm trying to like this other girl, but you come in with all your swagger and your money and your fashion, and I'm like, you need
And
to
all
chill.
this other crap. Detox.
I can't like this other girl when you're flaunting everything in front of me.
All right. I know.
Still though, I guess is best toaster.
I understand your attempt at humor, but I am not a toaster.
Where's my breakfast
No.
again? No, I like Aegis a lot. Aegis is probably my favorite character of P3. Just because of how unique she is and how unique her interactions are.
Yeah, definitely 4. Honestly, since I played P3 Dancing All Night, she might be my new favorite P3 girl, period. If only because of how... Yeah. If only because of how little I could take her seriously. Like,
I mean, canonically, Aegis is the one you end up with.
All right.
No matter what, because she's the one who's got your body in the end.
Well,
Yep.
see you.
It's like, no matter who you romance, Aegis gets you at the end, so...
Man. Good night.
I've also Metis is pretty good though. From the FES continuation, Metis was an interesting character, but I can't say I liked her all that much just because of the story. But I liked her design.
her
Like
design
her
was
visual,
very nice.
her visual design was interesting. So I mean, if you couldn't tell, I'm kind of a fan of like humanoid androids as it is. So.
I'm so sleepy.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter
In fact,
once I
when
realized
I
today's
came
the
up with
last
this
day of
body, one
exams.
of my first ideas was to go with an
Staying up
Aegis or
studying?
Metis base for the body, and then work off of
Nah,
that.
I gave up on the
But
exam.
I
was
decided
playing
not
some
to
games,
do
and
that.
then before I knew it, it was morning.
You're failing for sure.
It'll be fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
Morning.
It's like, hold on, wait, you were trying? What?
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady On. You're quite different from the stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me
Damn.
that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size
Correct,
is
nerd.
meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
Fun.
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing. Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
The best way to deal with a situation like that is to not react.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
overreact anyway. You gotta make it look like you didn't notice them. Otherwise, you'll spook them. And then, you know, this shit happens.
Hey, high-functioning autism boy. That guy got off.
Hey, it's him, or are you just that
I
self-conscious?
made a jism joke.
Not that!
Is there something you want?
That's my line! You are the one stalking me!
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me, ever since the train!
That's because...
Oh,
My
this
goodness.
I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that
I
ends
wasn't
well.
stalking you. I was simply watching and following you everywhere you went for an extended period of time. Completely different.
Random guy. Were you ever lost? Daniel Boone.
And
no,
I couldn't help myself
but there
from
was one
chasing
point
after
where I
you.
was confused for about 5 days over where I was.
I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Ever been stalked by a pretty girl? No. Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
What? You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Nah.
Blue hair, white collared shirt, extremely thin. Nah, he's not suspicious at all.
I mean, that's not what makes him suspicious. It's completely the fact that he stalked you off a train. And then confronted her. Going, I wasn't stalking you. I was simply admiring you. And I was like, okay, boy.
Hold your horses.
Which knee do you want me to break?
Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at
I'm sorry,
Kosei
not
High's
break.
Fine Arts
It
Division.
was my mistake. I mean, viciously pummel until it stopped moving.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
I thought I heard An's phone.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
Yeah, if I remember right, I know exactly where this leads. It is not. It is not okay.
You're not planning on going, are ya?
In fact,
I think I will.
from what I know, this is probably like the one part that people had the most issue with this game, as far as like how they handled something.
How dare he go after Lady Ann?
Because it was like how they handled it in the
Memorize
story
that
was just
face of yours,
not okay,
Yusuke.
and they didn't really acknowledge that. This, all right, it's been a while, but this, I remember this being a
You
really
became
cool,
acquainted
interesting
with
part of the
Madarame's
story.
people by chance?
Was all of the flash forwards to the interrogation.
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're
I
even
really
telling
like how
the
they handled
truth.
that.
So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again?
Oh no, Dioda!
Let's suppose that people's
Be
hearts can
gentle.
be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises.
5 seconds.
People have
4
gone mad
seconds.
or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't want to say.
I see.
Randomly checks her pulse.
Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Sorry, I'll stop lying at this moment.
I'll stop lying when story allows me to.
Yep.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
Should I?
It's over.
It's over. Drops dead on the spot. No,
Game
I'm feeling
over.
confident.
You traitor! Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next
Game
week.
over. Continue?
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right.
Oh, that's right.
There
Didn't
are
they
those
have that
tickets to
like
Madarame's
big
exhibit. Wait,
like
that's
hotel
tomorrow.
Yes.
food party thing
Yep.
after the first dungeon?
Yep.
Oh man, I
Where
remember
we
that.
where we officially named our team. I ended up going with an acronym, OPG.
Don't tell me. Was
Explain.
it love at first sight with that
Stands
Yusuke guy?
for a Spanish phrase, Orgullo, Pasión y Gloria. Translates out to pride, passion, and glory.
Ah, neat.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
It's a lot better than going with Team Kick-Ass.
I'm kick-ass.
I'm Kick-Ass.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork
I'm
was pretty
Batman.
nice. Plus, we've got free tickets.
Where were the other drugs going?
Besides, this could also be
What did I say?
what we heard in Mementos.
What? Like, dude, the more that you say, the less I
Laurayne, was it?
understand you.
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
It should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
I feel like an adult.
Sounds about right.
One thing I did notice about this texting app that would absolutely grind my gears every time I opened it is it erases all of your message history every time you open it, apparently. Because if you looked at it just now, it opened up a new thing, and there was no previous message history there. That one, the one you were just looking at, there was no previous message history in that. So you would have to leave, go to a different conversation.
Oh,
and
I
open
see
that
what you're
up,
talking about.
Then
Okay,
look
all right,
through
all right.
it to see. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh Christ, what day did I talk to them on? It was halfway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just scroll up until you find it.
Alright. Well, we can't go anywhere.
I guess
but...
if you're more.
Oh.
I guess that is a better way to do it if you're more organized than me. I'm not very organized.
Nor am I.
You think I go out with her? What do I look like?
What?
Huh.
You liar. You told me you loved
That
me just
music
last
sounds awfully familiar.
I can't hear it.
Alright. I'm just waiting for the horns to kick back in. But yeah, this one sounds very much like a song in Persona 3.
You talking about the shopping channel song? Da-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na.
Might be.
Hey, hey! Well then.
Alright. Boom.
I thought this was really cool too. In looting scenes, it gave you a little stat, and then it popped up all the the comments people had about this.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really neat. That was a cool addition that they didn't need to add, but they did that.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, all right?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
Behind a painting? What is this, Mario 64?
Or Scooby-Doo?
Whoa!
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
What's thought about Madarame?
I guess we should do a quick pass-through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They
It's
naturally
almost like
well
you guys
up
all
from
know
within
this
my
guy's
heart,
bullshit and are too
like
stupid to call him on it.
bubbles rising one after
Or too
another in
scared to
spring.
call him on.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame.
And yet here you are fielding questions from a reporter.
My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were
Meanwhile-
so many types of Japanese art.
In the background, all you hear is Ryuji. Ah!
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
They're like that meme of the alligator getting trampled by the hippos, that yell.
Yeah. Can I just say Matt Mercer is amazing in this game?
He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, he does a good job. It's a shame his character's a
You'd
fucking
imagine
creep.
artists would be difficult to approach.
Well,
He
to be
seems
fair,
really friendly.
it's I don't know if it's explicitly hinted at in any of the in-game text, but one of my friends who was one of my pen pals who was actually massive into anime and including this game did some research, and she told me she would not be surprised if Yusuke had autism.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh,
Excuse
this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it.
It's not really
Such a
that kind of
cheerful and
stuff that I'm calling
gentlemanly
him a creep
person
for.
can
It's
make
kind
such a
of the stuff
piece.
that he does. You're gonna see here in a little bit.
Something wrong?
And I wouldn't. It's a shame. I wouldn't
Don't mind
entirely
me.
call it his fault either.
There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
So the situation stems from him. It's not entire like the not okay parts aren't entirely his fault.
Right.
It's just the way it's
That old lady
mainly the way
totally elbowed me.
Ryuji and you as a character handle the situation. You're
Thanks to
not
that,
given a
remember
choice
now.
to handle it a different way.
Wait, what about Han?
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, There's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
I wasn't too much a big fan of like the whole scheme
Right.
of this part.
Hey, what do you
Mostly
think about
because
Madarame?
it's such a
Doesn't he seem
wild scheme
suspicious?
that Madarame is doing. It's like there's no realistic way he would have gotten away with it as long as he did.
I know, right? This all fits way too well.
When you're
to just be a
that big in a community like the art community, people have their eyes on you like hawks to catch you slipping. There's no way he would have gotten away with something like this as long as he did.
This the kind of
The
target
first
we've been
time
looking
he put
for?
out art that wasn't his, somebody was going to start questioning him.
Well, yeah, but
I guess that's the whole reason I wasn't too much a big fan of the second dungeon here.
Might be. I mean, obviously there's got to be some sort of artistic license taken just for the sake of plot and pacing. No pun intended.
Yeah, yeah, and I can understand they took their liberties with it, and they left a lot to.
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Interpretation.
Kind of. It's not really that. It's like
Kitagawa-kun gave me his
there's a
contact
term
info
I'm looking for and I can't find it.
and the address
But
to
it's
his
basically
sensei's
like they
atelier.
left a lot up to. This is a fake world. Suspension of belief. You know what I mean?
Suspension of disbelief. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like you kind of got to hold your common sense at the door a little bit.
Yeah.
So they definitely use that to their advantage in this particular arc.
Yes.
Let's
So,
try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame.
because like I said,
right
it,
after
like
school.
a guy as big as they're saying Madarame is, there's no way in hell he would have been able to release that much work by other people as his own without somebody fucking grilling him about it. It wouldn't. There's no way in hell.
what you
Like
meant.
somebody as big as he's saying there is, he's got to have people watching him like hawks to catch him slipping.
Okay.
If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
Home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? No, we're gonna end up studying at this on this one, but we'll be doing that next time, faithful viewers. This is actually a really good place to call it a stream. We got a lot done. We survived the exams, and we have possible information on a brand new target. I'd also like to give, before we call it, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my pal Laurayne for agreeing to join me for this stream. How'd I get done there?
You can call me Krail.
Well,
You
Laurayne
can call me
rolls
Krail,
off.
don't worry.
Yeah, well, Laurayne rolls off the tongue a little bit better for me.
You're not gonna sit there and tell me that Laurayne rolls off the tongue better than Krail. Even I understand how hard it is to say Laurayne. But yeah, like, dude, anytime. This was fun.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, thank you once again, viewers, for tuning in. I will see you next time. And until that next time, stay safe, stay cool, and keep those hearts undistorted.